Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Here we'll bring you inspiring, motivational and emotional field story, and don't forget to spend field story as well. So if you're new on this channel, well, to subscribe and turn on your notification bell because you will be needing it. We'll bring you a lot of stories that you will love, from emotional, from epic to modern to suspense feel, anything, name it at all, you see it on this channel. So turn on your notification bell to always get notified whenever there's a new story. And for my returning subscribers, I say thank you for always sticking around. So today we'll be finding out the reunion between Chioma and Ada, how Chioma later met Ada, and the reckoning. So I would like you to relax as we tell the story and hope you have your popcorns ready because this is gonna be a juicy one. And let the drum roll. The last call she never answered, part 4. The reunion and the reckoning. They say when someone you love disappears, your heart stops beating in rhythm. It skips, stutters, and waits for a call that might never come. But mine came, not through a phone, but through a whisper, a message, a note, a flicker of hope in the dark. And that's how I found my sister again. Or maybe she found me. This is the part where we should have cried and healed and then held each other. We didn't have time for that, because the moment we reunited, we realized something terrifying. The real war had only just begun. I got the message from Toba around 2:30 a.m. Chioma, she's alive. Ada is alive. At first, I thought it was a joke, a glitch, a hallucination. When I heard the voice recording, her voice, weak, raspy, but alive, I rushed to the church where she was hiding. Didn't even wait for daylight. The second I saw her, I didn't run, I didn't scream, I collapsed. She was thinner, bruised, her eyes carried shadows, but her heart was still beating, and mine finally found its rhythm again. The priest offered us shelter in an old bungalow behind the seminary compound. We slept for 2 nights in peace. Well, I slept, Ada didn't. She would flinch in her sleep, cry without sound, wake up screaming. She never said much those first nights, but on the third night, she handed me a USB stick. Everything I remember, password, names, recording, I stored it before they took me. She had outsmarted them. Even while broken, she was still Ada. Toba came by and made copies. We planned to go public in 3 days. We never got a chance. It started with headlights, then voices, then boots, rushing in like thunder. Please, stay where you are, except they wearing the police. No uniforms, no warrants, just guns and fury. Toba was dragged out by his collar. Ada screamed. I grabbed her and ran through the back window. The priest shouted something in Latin, then cursed in Yoruba. We jumped a fence, ran through the bush barefoot, didn't stop until we reached taxi park, covered in mud, hearts racing. The message was clear. They found us. While hiding at an abandoned printing press, Ada told me something that chilled my blood. There is someone feeding them information. I blinked. What do you mean? Chioma, how did they know where the priest hid me? How did they find the safe house? Silence. There is a mole. Someone close. Someone pretending to help. My mind raced. Toba? No, couldn't be. He bled for us. The priest? Maybe. But then a Ideka thought entered. What if it was Ngozi? I called Ngozi. switched lines, used a fake number, no answer. I messaged her, no read receipt. I checked her apartment, empty, door unlocked, no signs of a struggle. Just Toba traced her phone's last ping. It died inside Chief Okocha's private estate. Ada said nothing, but I saw the pain in her eyes. Her friend, her roommate, might have betrayed her, and now we are alone. Toba decrypted the files from Ada's USB. What we found was more than trafficking. It was blackmail, political bribes, a full network of elites using women like Ada as a bait, recording them with powerful men, then using the tapes for extortion. Names appeared: a state commissioner, a senator, two high-profile pastors, a bank executive, a former governor, and a police commissioner. It wasn't just about Ada anymore. It was about systemic routes. Ada whispered, "This is why they can't let us leave." Toba looked me dead in the eyes. "We leak this, we'll have a price on our head, maybe for life." I looked at Ada. She didn't hesitate. "Leak it." And so we did. We sent it to every media outlet with a backbone, encrypted it, spread it on Reddit, Twitter, Telegram, made sure it couldn't be silenced, and then waited. For 24 hours, nothing. The news ignored it. Twitter suspended the account. Facebook flagged it as false. Then on the 25th hour, a post went viral. "Why is no one talking about this?" And everything exploded. Radio stations, podcasts, anonymous blogs, hashtags, hashtag Ada leaves, hashtag elite predators, hashtag expose the network. People protested in Abuja and Lagos. Reporters stormed the commissioner's office. The wrath was boiling, but so was the danger. We received one last message, a video. It was Chief Okocha inside the car holding Ngozi's scarf. "I warned you. You wanted war. You will get war." He smiled. "You can't hide forever. And Ada, next time, we take your sister instead." The message ended. I felt cold all over. But Ada, she looked him dead in the eyes. "Then you would better kill us, because if we survive this," she picked up the camera and whispered, "we will make sure your own children spit on your grave." We had the chance to run. Toba had fake passports already, a boat to Ghana, a clean escape, but I looked at her and she shook her head. "Running makes them gods, standing makes us legends." So we stand, and we are still here, still running, still hiding, still fighting. But for every day we survive, one more secret dies in the open. One more woman wakes up and fights back, and one more predator learns what it feels like to be haunted. This isn't a happy ending, because we are not at the end yet. But if you are listening to this, if you've ever been silenced, shamed, or shoved into the shadows, let me be the voice that reminds you they only win when we stay quiet, and we are done being quiet.